and the moon is shining bright.
Don't let your ears deceive you. The vintage sounding blues that you're witnessing is that of 16-year-old Marquise Knox.
His age is what really throws people just off the block, and they just can't believe, a child at this age is so deep into blues.
The first time that I even became aware of Marquise, I was actually standing outside, and I thought that I was listening to a vintage blues recording, and looked across the street and actually saw someone playing, and followed that, peeked in, and saw that it was, at that time, he was only 13 years old, and just got a chance to go in and really watch and listen to him, and was very enamored with him because there's, to my knowledge, there's not a lot of young black kids that are into blues. They're more into hip-hop, and I was stunned. And it could be the ancestors of the blues, it could be spirits or something, but it's not, little kid can play the blues. He's a serious blues player and seriously knows a lot about the blues, and the thing that I admired the most is he has a lot of respect for the blues.
I probably felt like a lot of people that how incredible a sound like that was coming out of a 15-year-old, and not just the sound, but the feel that he evoked when you listened to him.
There's no doubt that Marquise has the depth of the blues in him.
And there's no one else awoke. It is almost midnight.
He's been around older people all his life, so that may have some explanation to all of that. No more than his peers. He's been around a little bit, but mostly everybody that's been in his life has been helping him, has been inspired him, has been of an older generation, a much older generation. So I guess he's taken all that into some type of sense. And that's why when he talks, and it amazes me sometimes too, like, oh my God, he knows so much about the blues.
They tell me I don't know nothing about the blues, and then I tell them that they don't know nothing about living. Because every day you wake up, somebody got the blues. And the blues is no different from no other music. Everybody say, well, you play the blues, that's old folks music, but everybody got to realize where it all comes from. See, my grandmother and her brothers and them were sharecroppers. They had the blues, that's what they sung, and before them, they had the blues. And before gospel came, they had the blues. And so it all fall underneath this big old Mother Earth.
I don't want no woman that don't mean me no good.
The guitar came natural to Marquise as he first started playing at 3 years old.
Yeah, it was, because, I mean, at the age of 3, what do you know about a guitar or music or anything, And it was just amazing how he was just so amazed about it. And I'm like, okay, maybe we have something here.
Being mentored by his legendary blues heroes, Marquise knows he's the next generation to carry on the torch of keeping traditional blues alive and authentic.
He's authentic in the sense that he generates his own music right now. He writes a lot of his own material, and we witnessed him writing a song in his head as he's performing it, and then reshape the lyrics and reorder the verses and do it again, and by the third time he's got a complete song and a complete, total memory of it. It reminds me a lot of Henry Townsend in that sense, because Henry Townsend literally composed on the fly.
Henry kind of like took him in as a son of his, telling Marquise about the industry, different ways that, can enhance in his, music career. Never let anyone down you or take anything from you, and just play it from the heart. So Henry's been a good inspiration for Marquise. He really has.
You got to treat me right.
Well, I got a song, it's called Henry's Train. But it was called after a dear old friend of mine. I named that song because there was a guy named Henry Townsend. I don't know if you can see up there, right there. But the pitching, he was, you know, he was 96 when he died. So in his last year of life, I got to become friends with him, play with him up in Kansas City. I got a chance to meet Honey Boy and Louisiana Red, all them. So that's where that song come out of memory of him. So.
Why you gotta do for me wrong? Well now, darling, why you gotta do for me wrong? Yeah, while I sing.
Marquise Knox may well be on his way to becoming the next generation's blues icon.
Well, I like the term icon, and I think it applies to Marquise. He's young, and he's got a lot of future ahead of him, and I see great things happening to him.
I want Marquise to understand. I want to give him all the help that I can give him. I want to give him all the guidance that I can give him, because I want to see some young man take over when I leave here.
The thing that everyone needs to know about the blues is that blues will never die, and it's actually is handed off. This being the new generation that he's in is actually going to be the future of blues as we know it, and he has kept the integrity of the blues.
Oh, yours have left mine.
You can grab yourself a piece of music history now by picking up the first CD release by Marquise Knox.
My life I try to do right, then the rest I spend with you. All my life I try to do right, then the rest I